I'm Katrina, and this is Sow and Tare, and today I'm going to go through my seeds and see what I'm planting for this winter. Yes, I'm late. Yes, I did tell you guys to do this before. I have no excuses. I ran out of time. I was focusing on other things. I could come up with tons of excuses, but we're still getting tomatoes. We're still getting squashes. We just last week had some weeks, or had a week that almost the whole week we got down in the 30s, but now we're back like yesterday. It was 81 in the daytime. So I probably should have started things, but I haven't yet, and here we go. So I saved my seeds in these photo boxes. They're pretty cool. They open it up, and then like you have these little boxes here, and then these seed packets fit perfectly in here. So these fit perfectly in here. I really like these. When I got them, I got one of them, and I was like, yay, I'm gonna get the colorful one because we can color code things and be all fancy. No. No, it doesn't work for me. It might work for you. It doesn't work for me. So I did get a bunch of clear ones, so you can see what's inside, because I'll show you here. So let's compare the ease of seeing what's inside. So let me get one with a picture on it. Let's get a dark one. All right. So which is easier to tell what's inside? The clear one. So that is my recommendation. If you would like to color code and have a better system than me, go for it. They do have them in both colors. I got them at Michael's. I'm sure you can find them online too. But I'm looking for stuff I can plant now and I can plant soon. So things like chard, my brassicas. I could plant beets. I'm not going to. I have some beets volunteering outside already. I'll be doing a video about volunteers soon. And lettuces, that kind of stuff. Peas as well, which I think my peas are actually over there somewhere. I have seeds everywhere, guys. I try to be organized. I try. And then I have these still out from when I went to the National Heirloom Expo. So I don't remember if I showed you what I got, but this is a blue Hubbard, nasturtium, purple hull cow peas. I've heard these are really tasty. I love nasturtiums, guys. They're so tasty. Tip-top Alaskan salmon, eggplant, coriander. I'm going to set that aside because I don't remember when you plant that. Landreth stringless beans. I'm always looking for stringless beans because I don't have time to string all the beans, guys. Honeyboat delicata, because these are wonderful. Another cilantro, a dwarf lemon, which I'm going to put aside, and Kajari melon. So, except for the corianders, these are all kind of summer plants for me. Now the nasturtiums are really good spring plants after the frost. So they really like rain. So I could try them, but they really don't do well with freezing. So I'm not going to try them because you only get, like, the packets is this big, but you know, the seeds are right there. So you only get so many. So I am going to wait until spring to plant these. I suppose you can plant them inside too, but guys, these are so tasty. So that's what I got. Let me look real quick on the cilantro and coriander, which is the same thing. Cilantro is the plant, coriander is the seed, same thing, but they're different varieties. So this is grown for the seed, this is grown for the plant. And requires cool conditions, takes little frost. Yeah, it says before last frost of spring, but I'm going to plant them now in my green stalks. I'm hoping that's a good idea. Maybe it's not. We'll find out. So we're gonna plant those. This whole colorful thing, I believe, I better check, I believe my whole colorful one is all summer stuff. Pretty sure. Beans. Yeah, so that's all summer stuff. No, that's basil. I'm gonna check this one. Fenugreek, I think, is that. Fenugreek is where fake maple flavoring comes from. In mild winter climates, may be grown from fall to spring. So we might try that one. I also don't know about popolo. I have a feeling that's not winter. These others, another cilantro. It's an older seed packet. Chervil. Chervil is, I think it's frost tender. September and October you can plant. Let's try these two. Chervil is a more delicate flavored. It's kind of close to parsley, but not really. So I think the rest of these are dill. Okay. Yeah, so the rest of these are my summer stuff. So I will be putting all of this in here later. Those nasturtiums go in a different place, but yeah. So, oh, nasturtiums go right here. I'm going to put them in right here. Guys, I like nasturtiums. I apparently have a problem because this is all nasturtiums. I wanted more. They'll get planted. Oh, yes, more nasturtiums. Okay, but that's not for right now. Flowers, flowers, flowers. Apparently this is my flower one. Artichoke is a flower. Okay, that's my flower one. I could label them on the side, couldn't I? Oh yeah, kale is another thing. So I am going to plant a bunch of kale and, ooh, well, seed packets kind of spilled out a little bit. So at least we have random seeds in here. So I'm gonna do this Haglano, narrow, kale, Swiss chard. The rainbow chard is good. Rainbow chard, all it means is the stem is different colors and they have different seeds from different colors of chard. Something else is, around here, spinach does not do well in the summer, but it does well in the winter. So that is something I might try. We'll see on the edges of winter. This is a baby greens, brassica, and assorted species. So this would be something I'm going to try in the green stalk. That's good. Collards would be good to do. Okay, I do want to do this one. This is the dinosaur kale and Siberian kale. You know what? I've planted that before. I haven't planted this before. Blue curled Scotch. We'll try that one. So I can plant pink celery. I've planted this before. I have a cutting celery that I found. I don't know if it's actually in here. Probably not, because this is the celery part. But I think I'm going to do that one instead. The pink celery is good, though. Alright, here's my spinach. I have stuff from the yard and stuff from seed packets. Longevity spinach, that's in the front. Alright. I'm going to try a baby leaf Catalina and a Bloomsdale. I have so many of them. Let me do this one. Bloomsdale. Carrots. Now carrots are something that I have had success growing very few times, and I think it needs to be the right moisture level, and I have not tried the board method, but I would like to try that. I don't know if now is the right time though. So let's look. It says before last frost, so that's not yet. I think people do grow them now though, in my climate. Radishes. This is the season for radishes. I have daikon radish that I'm going to try. And then there's several, I have so many different radish types. I want to try Red Beauty and China Jade. Let's do Chinese red meat too. I like to have just a variety of them, and you can succession sow them. Like you can plant them every day, you can plant them every week, and whatever, because it doesn't take them long. It takes them like, well, how long does this one take? It takes this one, it doesn't say. Well, yeah, and the daikon will take longer because it's bigger. Rutabaga, ouch. Rutabaga is something else that I have planted once before, and I have a couple different types in turnip. I have 2 of these seed packets, so let's see if either one is open. That one's open. All right, let's do the Naveen yellow rutabaga and the Golden Globe turnip. I think it's it's not really supposed to be done now. It's supposed to be done like a while ago. But because I'm in a more kind of mild climate, I'm just going to try it. Man, something spilled in here. I need to do like a planting of just random things that spilled. That would be a good planting. Okay, so these are some like Asian greens that I haven't really tried yet. Oh, this is back in 2020 or 2021 when Baker Creek ran out of the seed packets, so they have general seed packets. So I'm gonna have to go on their website to look for usually their seed packets has like all this information on the back, but because they ran out, they had these generic ones and they don't have all the information. But I think I can probably plant these. If I remember right, this is the Benihushi Mizuna. It's kind of like a really dissected leaf. So I think I can plant that now. Free seed lettuce, let's do that. And let's do one other kind of lettuce. There's a mix. Let's do Tango. And I can, again, succession sow more lettuces later. But I need to do it and put it in my calendar. All right. Bok choy, I forgot about that. All right, I have tons of different kinds of bok choy and broccoli. This is my brassica thing here. So let's choose rosette and toy choy. Although I think I have opened one of these. I do. Okay. You know, I planted Napa cabbage a couple years ago and none of them came up. It was very disappointing. But I might try one of them, and if they come up, I will try more. Because I have a lot of different kind of nappage-like cabbage seeds. Okay, Bellstar broccoli. This is really old seeds, but we're going to try that broccoli. This is the Calabrese, Romanesco, and let's do snowball cauliflower, and then I'll save the rest of these for any succession planting I have. Yeah, I think I'll save the rest of those for later. All right, here's my weird ones. Ashwagandha, toothache plant, valerian, tansy, angelica. Let's see when those get planted, because I never remember. Not frost hardy. Frost hardy. And these I think are not going to be frost hardy. Right. Okay. None of these guys then. Oh, that's frost hardy. I don't know if I want to plant that right now. All right. So I have one more container, and the only thing I'm missing, I have fava beans from the same person who I got the curry leaf plant from, so I'll be planting the fava beans, and then peas. I want to plant a lot of peas. And hopefully they'll come up this year. Although I do think it's going to rain a lot. Okay, cucumber, okra, feverfew, peas. Okay, I am going to plant the Oregon Giant and the Oregon Sugar Pod. These are really, really good. They're sweet. The Giant has the edible pod. The Sugar Pea, I don't think does. And then I think the one I actually want to plant is already out somewhere, but let's see. I can plant more than... A couple of years ago, I did a test of peas. Burpee had a bunch of them, and some other ones had a bunch of them. And I really liked one of them. You're going to have to look at a video to see which one it was. But I got these giant seed packets, so... Well, we'll just choose these two to plant. So I have lots of peas, and then if I find the packet that's already out, I'll plant that one too. Ooh, I just broke open the packet. That's not good. None of the ones I tried were bad. It's just I liked some of them better than others. There was one that was really, really good and had the pod you could eat, and that pod was actually really tasty. Now is the time for garbanzo beans. I don't think I'm going to plant these yet. I might just get some garbanzo beans. These are black garbanzo beans. I might just get some garbanzo beans just from the store. You know, like you buy a thing of beans. And you can soak those and plant them. And I've done that before. I think I'm going to do that once it starts raining, because that makes more sense to me. Anybody know what these are? I think it might be loofah. It's not time for loofah. All right. Marshmallow, I don't need to plant that right now. I think the rest of these are empty, so. All right, guys. So here's a whole pile of stuff. I'm dog sitting, that's what this is. This is a dog bed. Whole pile of stuff here to plant. And some of them I will be starting in inside, and some of them I'll be starting outside. My challenge where I am is that I still have things growing from the summer garden, so it's not like I have a space to put things in, and I haven't quite figured out how to do that best. I mean, yes, I should start with starts, but like we had an 81 degree day yesterday, and I have not figured out that balance of exactly when to start a fall garden. I mean, we had really, really, really hot fall. Or start winter garden. We have a really, really hot fall, and the fall was, it was just a different story than a lot of people around the country. You know, we're just now seeing leaves fall. I mean, my cherry trees still have the leaves on them. My peach trees still have the leaves on them. The apricots are starting to change color. So it's not like it has this full story of when, you know, hey, it's starting to fall, let's plant seeds. We just have this spectrum of growth here, which is good, but it does kind of limit what you can plant when. But I'm going to attempt to plant all of these this week, and whether that's in a tray or in the ground, and then be mindful of it, mindful of watering them. And we'll go from there. So, thank you for hanging out with me, picking out the seeds, and if you have not planted stuff by now, there is still time. I mean, you can plant these little greens, you can plant those at any time in a container, you can plant them inside, and you can do a cut and come again with those. You can even do sprouting seeds. I do have some sprouting seeds that I need to start sprouting, and go from there. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this encourages you to get out and pick out your seeds and then plant them, because I'm late. I know other people are late. And we'll go from there. All right. If you like this video, hit the like. And if you are interested in seeing more, subscribe and hit the bell notifications, select all, so you get all the content. We do a lot of gardening here. We also do a lot of other homesteading things, food preservation. I raise quail and rabbits, and then also have pets who poop breakfast, our chickens. So yeah, hope to see you around. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching.
This pup inspected the seeds and says, yep, this is all good for planting.